Hello, everyone. I don't know if it's going. Hold on. Okay, now it's live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a live stream. So it's the first time I'm using my computer to do a live stream here. Sorry about seeing my sink there. And so today, Friday, so it's 10:30ish. Finished all my classes. I only had stats and bio. It was nice, simple. I have 2 bio quizzes to finish. I have to start the bio assignment because we're given for bio, since it's 700 students, because it's the largest class at Florida State, because it's bio for non-majors to fill a requirement. And so we have a big assignment due during the week of our test, because we're giving a week to go to the testing center and complete our test in our own time. I already scheduled my time, so that's good. But yeah, I had to complete the 40-point assignment and then do the extra credit. Today's extra credit, which is 2 quizzes, stats. I don't have a test until 2 weeks, so I just have to reorganize my notes and make it nice and easier and more presentable to myself, because where my markers go? Okay, yeah. I love to color code. So these are the new markers I got. I thought they were pens, but they're basically like pens because they got the thing, so that's why I thought they were pens, but they are marker pens, but it's fine. They bleed a little, I think, on the back of the page. Hold up, let me double check that, because I use it in my tiny notebook a little bit. Yeah, okay, but they like bleed the same amount as the other pens I was using, so it's not as bad as regular markers. So far it's going great. So stats, just gotta redo my notes. We went over some examples today, so that was nice. Bio, got 4 things. English, I have to write 5 more annotated bibliographies, because I did one yesterday during class, because my teacher gave us workshop basically is another terminology. So 5 for English, but that's due Tuesday. Where bio, 2 quizzes due tonight, and then other things due not next Monday, but the following Monday. But that same Monday, I have my test. It's fine though. And then psychology, I have 1 quiz, maybe an extra credit. I have to check for that. For child psych, I have to see if there's something due Tuesday. If not, I'll study for the test. That's the following week, Tuesday. I know most of my tests are during the same week, which is not next week, but the following. So 2 weeks. And then, what's the other class I got? My transition. That I should probably start looking at the assignment, even though it's not due until October 3rd or something along those lines. And then got conditioning today, going for an hour. I remember Monday I legit ran out of water, so I might bring a spare in my car until I get my dinner. And then that's the summary recap. Yesterday was fun though. Yesterday after English, because my English class online ends at 6:05. At 7:30, because I signed up to be in the students bowling league, so it's just basically FSU students against each other, and there was 8 teams yesterday, so we were one of the 8, and we versed one team. We ended up losing, but that was fine, because first game, Bakers. So what that means, each team has 5 individuals. This is very key, because in Bakers, you rotate each person per frame. So basically 10 frames are played a full game. And then whichever team has the highest score on that gets 4 points. Then goes on to game 2, which each individual is playing their own 10 frames, and they're versing the corresponding person in player one versus player one from the other team. Whoever wins from those gets 1 point, and then the total pins earns 3 points. And it's whoever gets to 8. And we ended up tying in the second game, each person having 6 points. So we had to play the third game, which was like the first one, which was Baker's. Ended up losing, but it was really fun. One guy during the second game, I remember he kept getting strikes and then 9 with spares all the way up until the 8th frame where he broke the 9 streak with the spare. But he was very close to a 200, and or maybe he did break a 200. I don't remember at the current moment. And I'm just like, for individuals who supposedly, I'm not sure if he had to, I'm gonna guess he was most likely on a team, because either way, it's pretty impressive for the first game of the tournament, the league. So that was interesting to watch. And yeah. But we were very happy when one of our teammates beat their correspondent, not rival, but the correspondent person they were versing, because she was just doing it for fun. And she didn't even know she got 3 pins more than the correspondent person she was versing, until I told her when she was coming back, when she was walking off the lane, and she was like, "What?" And then she turned around and looked at the 2 scores. And I knew the frame before, and I told our teammates, but we're just like, "You know what? We won't tell her. We'll just tell her at the end if she beats his pins." And she ended up doing that, so that was really good. And I just like the team I'm on. I joined a random team with individuals I didn't know until last night. So that was interesting. And yeah, if you're in college or you're in school, high school, middle school, if you want to join something and you don't know individuals that are going to join the club, sport, activity, just go do it. Because the first day, you may meet some people, but the more times you keep going, the more people you're going to interact with, because they will start becoming familiar to you. Like, their appearance will become familiar to you. You will become, and then you become familiar to them. And then they become familiar to you. So you feel more comfortable because you've seen them enough times. That's not like scary, quote unquote. And the more you see something, the more comfortable you get, and so you're more likely to approach them, or they're more likely to approach you and start up a conversation. And also, by being in the same activity, club, sport, you have something then to talk about. And so it just builds up from there. So, yeah. Little life lessons with Olivia Ryt. But I keep staring off over there. Not sure. I just thought I hurt my watch. But anyways, I gotta get going. Gotta go get lunch. And then start doing my homework. So the weekend, I don't have that much, especially since Sunday I have to go participate in a study so I could get my research credit for one of my psych classes, because for one of them I need 7 hours to complete the class. And it's one of the completions, because if you don't complete the 7 hours of research participant, even if you have an A in the course, but you don't complete the research participation, it'll end up being a fail. So I've already completed 2.5. So I'm just, what I learned, if you're doing research participation, do in the beginning of the year, because there's more available, because everyone most likely pushes until the second to last month of the semester, and then everyone's rushing to be in research to participate in research, and then there isn't space available, so it's just easier to get it done at the beginning of the semester when you know. And then when the teacher mentions it towards like the second and last week before finals, you would check that you did it on whatever program you're using, and you would just be like, "Oh, I already did it. It's fine." While other people, because I've had this in my spring semester of 2023, so 2 semesters ago if you're counting the summer, and some people were rushing to complete that research participation where I finished it. So I'm going to finish that, and then for my other psych class for child psych, it's 5 research participation hours is extra credit. So since that's extra credit, I'm going to focus on the one that I need to complete and then go towards the extra credit. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll see y'all next time. If you did enjoy, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I make a live, upload videos, shorts, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.